evening, I'm Cynthia Arsenault. State officials say oil and gas wells are becoming orphan faster than they can be plugged. Yet the legislative auditor is optimistic that will improve with more information and transparency from recent audits. KPLC's Teresa Schmidt reports.
The Louisiana Audit Advisory Council met this week to evaluate how well the state is dealing with orphaned oil and gas wells. The lawmakers reviewed findings by the legislative auditor and discussed how to better protect the state. Lawmakers want to see as many wells properly plugged as possible. It's estimated 665 orphaned wells have been plugged. Audit findings include that the Louisiana Oilfield Restoration Association, or LORA, must operate in the state's best interest when spending investment income, and that measurable targets are needed to evaluate LORA's performance. Representative Rodney Shammerhorn says companies coming to Louisiana must assure they won't leave a mess.
Look, I mean, we want to invite as much business into Louisiana as we can, but we don't want it to come in on our taxpayers' backs to have to clean something up.
Some say major change is needed, but the state legislative auditor is optimistic.
I have a lot of confidence in what I've learned this team plans to do. I think the administration has been very fully supportive in its efforts to reform this quote-unquote LORA, or plugging of wells. I think our next follow-up audit will certainly provide a rosier picture and more successful picture where we can really see the transparency of what's going on with these dollars that are being assessed and spent.
One lawmaker's observation was that there's less getting done proportionately with more money. Teresa Schmidt, 7 News.
For a link to this week's meeting, visit the KPLC website.